moving on to our next presentation from Cassidy Van Stiphout, who is completing a Master's of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences at the University of Guelph. Her presentation is titled, A Holmes Investigation. Who is the cancer spreader?
When I was younger, I always wanted to be the famous detective. But like anything, I got a little older, and those dreams became a time of the past. Or did they? The character that is Sherlock Holmes was inspired by Dr. Joseph Bell, a medical school professor. Holmes's exceptional observation skills were derived from Bell's methods of diagnosing patients with cancer, like breast cancer. Breast cancer is still one of the most deadly and invasive cancers in women worldwide, where obesity is a major risk factor. In order to improve patient outcomes, we need to better understand how the obese state affects the spread of breast cancer. Just like Holmes may investigate the scene of a crime to gather all the evidence, we turn to study the tumor to get the full picture. A tumor is not just composed of cancer cells. It's composed of other cell types like fat cells, as well as a mesh network that supports and surrounds cells. Taking a closer look, a group of researchers found that fat cells in the presence of this mesh network enhance the spreading potential of breast cancer cells from the breast to the rest of the body. Yet still, how were fat cells doing this? So I put on my detective hat. It was plausible that fat cells were releasing something that breast cancer cells were then using to help them spread. In my lab, we identified that something to be a protein called lysyl oxidase, or LOX for short. Using a new and improved system, we cultured LOX in a dish with breast cancer cells and the mesh. We then looked at the structural changes in the shape of breast cancer cells. Why? Well, as breast cancer spreads, the cells undergo a migration to tumor formation transition. As they migrate away from the breast, they acquire an elongated shape to easily navigate and invade neighboring tissue. But once they reach that new tumor site, like the bone, they transform to a more square, compact shape to form new tumors. Indeed, we found that LOX promotes this more compact shape, suggesting that this fat-derived protein may help breast cancer spread by assisting in new tumor formation. As the detective may say himself, elementary, my dear Ontarians, elementary. So I may be more like Sherlock Holmes than I initially thought. I followed the trail of footprints that led me to LOX as the cancer spreader. But Holmes would not stop mid-investigation, and neither will I. I am to further block the activity of LOX to see whether or not I could prevent the spread of cancer throughout the body. Thank you.